Hi, fourth graders, this is Mrs. Nelson, and we are going to look at adding and subtracting mixed numbers. Now remember, they're mixed because you have the red number, which is a whole number, and the blue number, which is a fraction. So you have a whole and a fraction together in one number. So in this case, I would have 6 apples and 2/5 of another apple. So I have several wholes, okay? And I have to add to that 4 and 1/5. Now, I have it written in different colors so it's very clear to see. So when you do adding with mixed numbers, you add it the same. So you can go at it a couple different ways. You can add your fractions together first. So let's do that. We can add the 2/5 plus the 1/5. Okay, when you do that, you'll get, remember, the denominator stays the same. So you keep your fifths, because that's what everything is cut into. And then you just add the top numbers, which is 3. So you just count your pieces, 1, 2, 3. So you have 3/5. So I added the blue numbers. Now I add the red numbers. So I take the 6 and I take the 5. Or excuse me, the 6 and the 4, and that's 10. So the answer to this would be 10 and 3/5. Now this is where you can say and, because remember I told you, you can say and if it's a decimal or a fraction. This is a mixed number and a fraction, so you say and, because you have a whole number and you have a fraction. 10 and 3/5. There you can say the and. No other place other than decimals and fractions can you say and. Okay, so let's take a look at another one really, really fast. We have, I'll write it in red, 2, and the fraction will be blue, 1/2, plus 3 and 1/2. Okay. So then we're going to add all that together, and we're going to get, so we're going to add the red, 2 plus 3 is 5, so we get 5. Now we're going to add the blue, 1/2 plus 1/2, so we keep the denominator the same. We add the numerator, so we have 5 and 2/2, which is really 1. This is really going to be 1, so you have 5 plus 1, so this will equal 6, because you have 2 over 2, which is really 1, so you really have 6. This is 6, okay? So let's look at subtracting fractions, mixed numbers, okay? Let's look at that. So now we're going to do the opposite, where we're going to subtract the mixed numbers. So again, you can either do your blue pieces first or your green pieces first. Let's look at this. So we're going to subtract 6 minus 2. Well, if you have 6 and you take 2 away, that leaves 4. Now I'm going to do the blue pieces. Now remember, this should have been a 6, I'm sorry. I messed something up here. Hold on. I had to fix my fraction, my denominator. So now I have 4/6 minus 1/6. So again, when you are subtracting your fractions, your denominator right here stays the same. So that 6 is your denominator. You keep that the same. Then you have 4 pieces, and then you're going to take 1 away. That'll leave you with 3. So 4/6 minus 1/6 is 3/6. Then your 6 and your 2. So you have 4 and 3/6, which is really 4. It could also be 4 and 1/2, because 3/6 is really 1/2 if you're looking at equivalent fractions. Let's look at another one really quickly. So I have 9 and 7/9 minus 4 and 2/9. Okay? So I'm going to subtract my blue pieces. It doesn't matter what order you do, whether you do the whole numbers or the fractions. Okay? There's only one situation where that'll happen, and it's when you borrow from fractions. Fractions you can borrow too. So the blue. 7 minus 2 is 5. You keep your denominator the same. 9 minus 4 is 5. So that'll be 5 and 5/9. Okay? questions, concerns, let me know. This is adding and subtracting with mixed numbers. Not too particularly hard. I'll see you on the next video. I wish you well.